Did you know some everyday fruits can unclog the veins in your penis and improve intimacy even after 60? Many men start to notice shifts not only in energy, but also in how their bodies respond when intimacy matters. It's easy to assume these changes are just part of aging, but the truth is you can take real steps that make a difference. And surprisingly, the solution may already be in your kitchen. In today's video, we'll explore an often overlooked factor, the health of your veins and their role in circulation and performance. Sluggish blood flow, blocked vessels, and poor circulation can quietly affect your confidence, independence, and even relationships. But nature offers powerful tools, 4 everyday fruits with proven benefits. These fruits aren't just simple snacks. They're packed with nutrients that clear out veins, support circulation, and help restore energy, strength, and vitality. I'll explain how each one works, the science behind them, and how adding them to your daily routine can make you feel stronger and more confident again. Stay until the end to learn which fruits have the greatest impact. And don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed tips to keep you thriving. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Pomegranate and the secret of nitric oxide. One of the most overlooked secrets to strong blood flow after 60 can be found in a fruit that's been cherished for thousands of years, the pomegranate. You might remember pomegranates from your younger days, maybe seeing them in grocery stores around the holidays, or hearing about their reputation as a superfruit. But most people don't realize just how powerful this fruit can be for older adults, especially when it comes to supporting healthy veins and circulation, where it counts the most. What sets the pomegranate apart is its unique ability to boost something called nitric oxide in your body. Nitric oxide acts like nature's own relaxation signal for your blood vessels, telling them to open up wider and let blood flow more freely. This is important at any age, but as men get older, nitric oxide production naturally slows down, which can lead to those feelings of sluggishness, cold hands and feet, or even trouble when the moment calls for intimacy. A diet lacking in the right nutrients can make the situation worse. But that's where pomegranate steps in. When you eat pomegranate, whether it's fresh seeds, juice, or even blended into a smoothie, you're giving your body a rich supply of antioxidants, especially one called punicalagin. This antioxidant not only fights inflammation in your blood vessels, but also helps them stay flexible and open, which is the key to better circulation. If you've ever felt frustrated by slow healing or a lack of energy, the real culprit might be hidden blockages in your small blood vessels, especially those supplying sensitive areas. Think about it this way: just as a clogged pipe can make water trickle instead of flow, stiff or narrowed veins can slow down blood and leave you feeling weaker. But when you bring pomegranate into your regular routine, you're helping to gently clean those pipes, letting blood move more freely, not just to your heart and brain, but all the way down to where intimacy and confidence begin. There's some fascinating research behind this as well. In one study from a major American university, older men who drank pomegranate juice daily noticed marked improvements in both their general energy and their intimate health. Some even reported feeling more youthful and confident, as if they'd turned back the clock a little. This isn't magic or wishful thinking, it's the science of circulation, working quietly inside your body. I've spoken to many men in their 70s, like my old friend Harold from Ohio, who started adding half a pomegranate to his breakfast every morning. At first he wasn't sure it would make any difference, but after a few weeks he noticed his hands and feet felt warmer, and he was sleeping better at night. Most importantly, he shared, it gave him a boost in moments that mattered most with his wife, a sense of vitality and connection he hadn't felt in years. It's not just about romance or intimacy either. When you have better blood flow, you often find you recover from walks or light exercise more quickly. You might notice your mind feels clearer and your mood lifts. The body is a connected system, and when your veins are open and working well, you feel it in everything you do. Of course, eating pomegranate isn't a miracle cure. It works best as part of a healthy lifestyle, including movement, hydration, and regular checkups with your doctor. But it's a simple step, one that anyone can take starting today. Try it for yourself. Add pomegranate seeds to your morning oatmeal, or enjoy a small glass of unsweetened juice with lunch. You may be surprised by the difference it can make, not just for your veins but for your sense of vitality. When you see those ruby red seeds, remember you're doing more than eating fruit. You're investing in your own longevity and well-being, right down to the health of the veins that matter most. Number 2. Blueberries and the secret of capillary strength. The second fruit that deserves a place on your table, if you want to support healthy circulation and intimacy, is the humble blueberry. It may look small, but this little blue powerhouse holds a secret that can make a world of difference as we age. Many seniors underestimate how the smallest changes can have the biggest impact, but let me tell you, blueberries are living proof of that principle. At first glance, you might see a bowl of blueberries and think of summertime, or maybe memories of picking them with your grandchildren. But what you may not realize is that these berries are filled with compounds known as anthocyanins, which are what give them that deep blue color. Anthocyanins are remarkable for their ability to strengthen the tiniest blood vessels in your body, those fragile capillaries that carry blood to every organ, muscle, and especially to the delicate tissues involved in intimacy. Why does this matter for older adults? Well, as we age, our capillaries can become less flexible, and their walls may even weaken. This means blood doesn't always reach every part of the body as efficiently as it did in our younger years. The result can be a gradual decrease in stamina, slower healing, and yes, challenges with circulation in areas that are crucial for a healthy, intimate life. It's easy to dismiss these changes as just aging, but there's more to the story, and that's where blueberries come in. Studies out of respected medical centers have shown that people who include blueberries in their diet on a regular basis see real measurable improvements in their blood vessel function. The anthocyanins in blueberries act almost like a repair crew, moving through your bloodstream to patch up tiny leaks, reduce inflammation, and keep those capillaries strong and flexible. For older men, this means blood flows more easily where it's needed, making it possible to maintain energy and confidence when it counts. I remember speaking with a gentleman named Frank, who's now 82 and living in Florida. Frank told me that after he began eating a cup of fresh blueberries every morning, sometimes on his cereal, sometimes just by the handful, he felt a difference in his circulation. He noticed fewer leg cramps after walking, better color in his skin, and an overall sense of vitality he hadn't felt in a while. Most importantly, Frank said he was able to enjoy time with his wife without worrying about the frustrations that had crept in before. For him, blueberries became a symbol of hope and renewal. But it's not just about the physical changes. Eating blueberries can boost your mood and support your memory as well, thanks to their high levels of antioxidants. That means you're not only caring for your body, but also nourishing your mind, a combination that can help you feel more present and connected in every part of life, including your relationships. How should you enjoy them? Fresh, frozen, or even in a smoothie? Any form is beneficial, though it's best to choose unsweetened varieties if you're watching your sugar intake. Just a handful each day is enough to see results over time. Pair them with yogurt or oatmeal, or toss them into a salad for a touch of sweetness. What I love most about blueberries is how accessible they are. You don't have to travel far or spend a lot of money to enjoy their benefits. They're found in almost every supermarket, and a small container can last all week. The real value, though, comes from making them a regular part of your routine, not as a quick fix, but as a way of investing in your health and your ability to connect with the people you care about. So the next time you reach for a snack, consider making it blueberries. It's a simple habit, but over weeks and months, it can do wonders for the capillaries that matter most for circulation, energy, and intimacy. Sometimes the smallest fruit holds the greatest promise. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3. Watermelon and the miracle of citrulline. Watermelon might bring to mind hot summer afternoons or picnics with the grandkids, but this bright, juicy fruit has a hidden benefit that many folks don't realize, especially when it comes to supporting healthy circulation and restoring vitality in later years. Most people think of watermelon as just a refreshing treat, but inside every slice is a compound called citrulline, and it's nothing short of a miracle for older adults concerned about blood flow and intimacy. Citrulline is a natural amino acid, and what makes it special is how it helps your body make more nitric oxide, the very same relaxation signal for blood vessels that we talked about earlier with pomegranate. The difference is, watermelon is one of the richest natural sources of citrulline you can find. When you eat watermelon, your body converts citrulline into arginine and then into nitric oxide, which gently widens your blood vessels, lowers resistance, and encourages blood to flow smoothly and easily to every part of your body. This is especially important for men over 60, because age, stress, and years of life experience can all make it tougher for the body to keep blood moving freely where it's needed most. Some folks might be skeptical about whether eating a fruit can really make a difference, but let me share a story that might change your mind. George, a retired high school teacher in his mid-70s, had always prided himself on being active. But he began noticing that walks took more out of him, and private moments with his wife weren't what they used to be. His doctor mentioned trying natural foods before medications, and George decided to give watermelon a chance. He started enjoying a generous serving with his breakfast several mornings a week. Over time, he felt more energy, less muscle soreness after his daily walks, and even a renewed sense of confidence at home. What makes watermelon so effective isn't just the citrulline, though that's the star of the show. Watermelon is also hydrating, which means it supports your body's natural systems by keeping blood less viscous and easier to circulate. Dehydration is a sneaky problem for many older adults. It creeps up on you, slows you down, and can quietly make circulation problems worse. Watermelon helps prevent that by providing water and essential nutrients at the same time, so your veins stay open and supple. Let's talk about the science for a moment. Several studies published in respected medical journals have found that watermelon extract, or even just eating the fruit itself, can lead to lower blood pressure, improved arterial function, and even better physical performance in older men. These aren't just small changes. Participants reported feeling more alert, less fatigued, and more comfortable in their own skin, especially when it came to moments of intimacy. There's also something emotionally uplifting about eating watermelon. Maybe it's the memories of summer or the sweetness that brings a smile to your face. That positive feeling is part of the equation. When you enjoy what you eat, you're more likely to stick with it. It's a way to nurture both body and spirit, giving yourself permission to feel good at any age. Now, I always remind friends and viewers to keep things in balance. While watermelon offers these wonderful benefits, moderation is key, especially if you're watching your blood sugar or have dietary restrictions. 1 or 2 slices a day is plenty. Try mixing watermelon with a handful of blueberries for an extra boost, or blend it into a simple smoothie on warm days. Remember, the journey to better circulation and intimacy doesn't require drastic changes or complicated regimens. Sometimes it's as easy as making room on your table for a few slices of fresh fruit. Watermelon, with its unique blend of hydration and circulation support, is a gift from nature that can help you reclaim your energy, connection and joy as you age. If you haven't given watermelon a real chance lately, now's the time. See how it feels to bring this simple, delicious fruit into your life, and notice what changes, big or small, begin to unfold. You might just find that the path to better circulation and a renewed sense of intimacy is sweeter and simpler than you ever imagined. Number 4. Grapes and the gift of polyphenols. Grapes might be one of the oldest cultivated fruits in the world, but what many don't realize is that these little globes hold remarkable benefits for men looking to boost circulation and regain intimacy after 60. When you look at a bunch of fresh grapes, whether they're red, black or green, you're actually looking at a powerhouse of natural compounds called polyphenols, especially one called resveratrol. This humble fruit can quietly work wonders inside your veins and arteries, providing support that is both gentle and effective, especially as the body ages. Resveratrol is a name you may have heard in passing, maybe linked to discussions about red wine and heart health, but the secret lies not in the wine, but in the grape skin itself. When you eat grape skin and all, you deliver resveratrol straight to your bloodstream, where it acts as a shield for your blood vessels. It helps protect against the gradual buildup of plaque, and keeps veins supple and open. As we age, it's not uncommon for the small blood vessels throughout the body, especially those involved in moments of intimacy, to get narrower and less flexible. This can lead to feelings of sluggishness, lower stamina, and even challenges in your closest relationships. There's real science behind this too. In research from major medical centers, older adults who regularly ate grapes showed better circulation, reduced inflammation, and greater comfort in daily activities compared to those who didn't. The polyphenols in grapes work to relax the lining of your blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and even fight off the oxidative stress that comes from years of living. That means not only improved health, but a greater sense of well-being and readiness for whatever life brings, whether it's a morning walk or a quiet evening with your loved one. Let me share the story of Walter, an 80-year-old retired firefighter from Michigan. Walter had spent decades serving his community, and while his spirit remained strong, he began to feel the effects of time, slower recovery, cooler hands and feet, and less confidence in private moments. He started snacking on a cup of grapes each day after reading about their benefits, making it part of his evening routine. Within a month, he noticed a difference: less stiffness, warmer extremities, and more comfort in sharing time with his wife. For Walter, grapes became more than a snack. They were a daily reminder that small habits could bring back a sense of youthfulness and connection. Grapes offer more than just resveratrol. Their combination of antioxidants, fiber, and natural sugars can provide a quick lift in energy without causing spikes and crashes. This means better stamina for everything from gardening to dancing with your partner. The fiber also supports healthy digestion, which plays its own quiet role in circulation. When your body works efficiently, nutrients reach every part of you, including those areas most important for intimacy and confidence. Enjoying grapes is simple. Wash them well and eat them whole, skin and all, for maximum benefit. You can freeze them for a refreshing summer treat, add them to salads, or mix them into yogurt for a satisfying snack. If you prefer red or black varieties, you'll get even more polyphenols, though all grapes have their own unique value. What I find most inspiring is how grapes encourage you to slow down and savor the present moment. Each bite is a small act of self-care, a way to nourish not just your body, but your spirit as well. For older adults, the ability to improve circulation and intimacy without medications or complicated routines can feel like a gift. Grapes, with their ancient wisdom and modern science, are proof that simple pleasures still have a place in our lives. So next time you see a bowl of grapes, remember you're holding more than a snack. You're supporting your blood vessels, lifting your mood, and embracing the possibility of deeper connection. Let this small fruit be your ally in maintaining comfort, confidence, and closeness well beyond 60. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Final thoughts. Now that we've explored these 4 remarkable fruits, pomegranate, blueberries, watermelon, and grapes, I want you to take a moment and reflect on what stood out to you the most. Was it the power of a single fruit to open up tired blood vessels, the small, everyday changes that add up to real results? Or maybe the stories of men like Harold, Frank, George, and Walter, who found renewed confidence in their later years? Every one of us faces changes as we age, and it's all too easy to believe that some things are out of our hands. But the truth is, you have more power to support your health, circulation, and even your most intimate connections than you might have ever realized. What's important to remember is that you don't need to make huge changes overnight. Start with one fruit. Maybe it's adding a few blueberries to your cereal, slicing up some watermelon, tossing grapes in your lunch bag, or enjoying a bowl of pomegranate seeds while watching your favorite show. Each small decision is a step toward feeling better, moving easier, and connecting more deeply with yourself and with those you love. I encourage you to listen to your body, be patient with the process, and celebrate every improvement along the way. There's a kind of wisdom that only comes with age, and part of that is learning to give yourself the care and attention you truly deserve. Your journey to better circulation and greater intimacy doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. It can start with the food you choose, the way you move, and the kindness you show yourself each day. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.